I think we grew really quick in a very short time span. Are NFTs dead? Kind of getting this sort of a sentiment with mainstream news media outlets. I thought I'd kind of answer it in a video, trying to keep this short and sweet. So let's jump right into it. Guys, NFTs will never die. As long as blockchain exists, NFTs will always exist. Just how cryptocurrencies are fungible tokens. So non-fungible tokens are literally just the other side of that coin, figuratively speaking. Non-fungible tokens are tokens that are unique in existence, right? So you've got art, of course, and even if you just look at the art industry, you've got pretty much every 5-10 minutes there's a sale happening from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars. If you go to the top sales, click the last 7 days, Beeple pieces are still selling $40,000, $40,000. Yes, they definitely are much less, but you also have to keep in mind that crypto as well has gone down quite a lot. If you go to Bitcoin has gone down from $50,000 to $60,000 at its peak, to now almost half of that, to $30,000. So there is this sort of correlation. The question is that if crypto picks back up again, what's going to happen to the NFT world? In my opinion, it's going to go bonkers again. What happens with the crypto markets going up and down is that it brings more attention to the scene, and people come in, they buy their crypto, they're like, oh, what else is going on here? Oh, what's this art stuff? And they fall down the rabbit hole. So art's still going strong. Even if you look at OpenSea, the trading volumes, I mean, Bored Apes alone has pulled in, $10 million worth in the last 7 days. Rareable's done a few $1 million. CryptoPunk's done a few $1 million. VFriend's done a few $1 million. In the last 7 days. What's happening is NFTs are kind of distributing out into their own little niche industry. So you've got art platforms like Rarible. I'm not sure if Bored Ape Club is a art or a collectible project, but you got that. You got CryptoPunks. You've got all these. Then you got domain names, and you have virtual worlds like Decentraland, the Sandbox, CryptoVoxels. They're gonna go on to have their own virtual land sort of a thing going on. You got trading cards. Sports, utility, NFTs have gone on to mean a lot of different things. So even if you look at, for those that have been here for 2 to 3 years, you guys know that we're still 10,000% up from where we used to be, like pretty much 12 months ago, a year ago. But I think we grew really quick in a very short time span. Obviously hitting Christie's, doing $70 million for a single NFT, which is like the third highest living artist sale ever in existence, going from almost not known to mainstream to suddenly hitting the top of the charts. That sort of growth is not sustainable, so you're going to probably have these sort of waves. If you go check out Super Era, I always keep coming to this graph. I always think it's very interesting how we had, even on Feb 2019, right? I wish this could go more back. I think there was some 2018 stuff also going on, but even if not, this is still 2.5 years ago. And you can see that, just 2.5 years ago, we were still getting sales. So people were still selling art, even though it was just a small handful. We had our small spikes here and there, but you can see up here, we had some days where it was pretty big, and then we kind of fell down a bit. Then we had days that was pretty big, picking up, and then we fell down a bit. Then we have now where it's picked up massively, and it'll find its stabilization point. But you can see how we're so much higher than we used to be. And this is growth. This is what growth looks like. It's organic at the start. It has its periods of explosiveness. It kind of goes back quiet and periods of explosiveness, and then it kind of finds more quiet spot. And then as more people kind of get involved, people don't even know what blockchain is. People don't even know how to buy crypto. There are still gateways, or a lack of gateways, to bridge real money with crypto money. People are still understanding what blockchain is and NFTs are. There's still a lot of education to be done. So in between now and probably 3 to 6 months from now, when there's so much more things to do with NFTs, from playing them in games to going and visiting, you can see in Decentraland we held a Shark Tank pitching place. So Decentraland is a world where you can buy digital land as NFTs. You can meet up. Your name can be an NFT. The clothes you wear are NFTs. You can trade these. We had 30 to 50 people show up, and we're going to start holding pitching, once maybe a fortnight. And you're going to get some dollars for the winning pitch. We might even try and get Mark Cuban or Gary Vee or Barry Silbert in here, or anyone else who might be interested in hear people ideas. But NFTs as an industry will continue to thrive because it is always got under the pricing of it all. There's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of play, there's a lot of fun, excitement, and so much discoverability and innovation that it's always going to be relevant. So I think, I could keep going on about how NFTs are going to stay relevant no matter what. Art itself has had a 3-year long kind of existence, and you can see from the super rare alone graph that it's just going to continue to go on. Even Axie Infinity, kind of one of the leaders in blockchain gaming, you can see it alone in the last 24 hours did $3 million worth of sales of people buying Axie pets, people buying virtual land, people buying items in the game. In the last 30 days, it's done almost $50 million. I think it might reach $50 million. It's gone absolutely crazy. And I can keep going, guys. I can literally keep going about how we are as relevant as we were, if not 1,000 times more from 2 years ago. The industry is going to be booming, and I predict what's going to happen is in the next 6 to 12 months, you're going to see more organized plays as people are kind of strategizing. They know NFTs are here to stay. They know blockchain and crypto are here to stay. Now, these big companies, they're going to take some time to come up with a 6-month plan. And until they execute those plans and deploy their strategy and announce what they're doing, it might take some time. But when it does happen, we're going to see the next phase of the NFT world, which may be a lot to do with gaming, and art may have a lot to do with it again. But we are definitely going to see it, in my opinion, more frequently than we have been seeing it in the past. So yeah, just some words and not so much reassurance. I mean, I don't think anyone needs reassurance, but if you just look at the data and you just look at the industries and what's happening, where we were 3 years ago, from pictures of crypto kitties and just cats to full-blown games, art hitting Christie's, virtual worlds where people are hanging out, trading crypto, and just, loving the experience, to hundreds of different things happening on OpenSea. It's just the natural pace of evolution. You're going to have slow growth, you're going to have your spikes, and then you're going to come back down to earth a little bit to recalibrate and, build as the next wave comes in. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I'll be trying to make more consistent videos from now on. Take care.